It's DJ Ash Noble here. Welcome back to another stream. We've got a little bit of a different stream today. Normally, we run a little like co-streaming series called This Weekend's Antics, and essentially, if I don't have like a book or anything like that and I get up to something like interesting, like I go to an event or something, I normally like document the event. And if I just have like a pretty interesting weekend, I'll do like a documentation of this weekend's antics. Well, we've got kind of like this little course series that is now going to launch today, and I don't know how many sort of like streams of this series will ever run, because this is kind of like a new thing for me. It's a one-off as well, so I don't know like whenever there'll be like a next one. If I suppose if there's anything like to like documentation, something that will be worth it, then another we'll probably do another today's antics at some point. But um, welcome to today's antics. So, today was a little bit of a special day today, and today was my good friend, my partner in crime, my brother from another mother. It was his birthday. It was the layman's birthday, and um, I wanted to celebrate it. I wanted to do something to make Layman's birthday enjoyable. So normally, when it's my birthday, the Layman will like buy me some food or something, or he'll do something, or he'll acknowledge, at least that my birthday is obviously on this particular day. And myself and the Layman, we've got a friendship that goes back a good 3 years now. We annoy the hell out of each other, but we are like bros. We're good friends, and he's done a lot for me. He's been like one of the best friends that I've ever had in my entire life. He's just when you just sort of like click with someone and you just understand someone. I've learned so much and he's taught me so much, and I just feel like incredibly grateful that I've had such an amazing person that's been on this journey with me, whether we've filmed stuff together, whether we've wrote tracks together, whether we've driven down to events together, whether he's like driven me to a gig, whether he's hosted me at a gig, whether he's given me that opportunity of coming down to an event that he's been photographing, and that he's obviously got me on the guest list. I've been just like ever so grateful, and not only that, through times that I'm not going to go over everything in the stream, but he's been there. Just times where you need to call on certain people who you feel you can trust, and obviously that has been the right call. Putting the trust into the layman. So anyway, it was his birthday today, and he don't really do much for his birthdays, and he's never really been a big birthday supporter. It comes round, it goes by, and yeah, say happy birthday to him, and that's about it. And this year I kind of thought I want to do something a little bit different. So I said told the layman, I said, look, on your birthday, we're gonna go and grab some food at Wings, and we'll just have a bite to eat for your birthday. So I kind of just made it like the normal sort of, yeah, it's sort of average, every year, sort of birthday kind of thing. Really, I think last year, we got something to eat. I think the year before, I think we got something to eat. So I just said, yeah, we'll get some food and stuff, and it's your birthday. I'll buy you food and that kind of thing. And he was all cool about that. But little did he know that I'd actually been planning a little surprise up my sleeve, and I'd actually been planning a surprise birthday meal. And I actually a couple of weeks ago began planning this sort of like surprise birthday meal where we was actually inviting more people to this meal, and it wasn't just going to be myself and the layman. So in all, I invited about 10 people, and well, I think I invited about 12, about 13 people actually, and there was like four people that said yes. They were just no shows. They didn't turn up. So more for them because they missed out an amazing time. They missed out a good chance to um, they just missed out a good time, and it was just all about, just being there and saying happy birthday to, to the layman, really. A guy who is an all round just an amazing person, and he's just probably a lot of people will agree with me when I say this, but he's like the high life of the rave scene. He's the light of the is the life and soul of the parties. He's there making people laugh. He's there having banter, and if he says he's gonna come and photograph your event, unless he's like seriously like ill and unwell, he will come and photograph your event, whether he's had 2 hours sleep or 3 hours sleep. Even if he's done an event on the Friday and the Saturday, and you need him on that bank holiday Sunday, he will come and photograph your event, and then he will sit there and he'll go through them photos, and he'll make you he'll always do a good job, and he'll always support the brands and support and share the brands of where he's going to be doing the photos at. So it was gutting that these people did they did actually miss out, unfortunately, and sadly, that was just a little bit of a loss for them. I don't know why they was unable to come or why they was unable to attend, but sadly I just didn't hear anything from them. And some of the other people that had come along to this meal had also been trying to get hold of them as well, and just had no joy. So I'm not completely sure what went on. I'm sure we'll find out when we get the like sorry we couldn't come kind of thing, or whatever happened, the reason. But yeah, so the layman had no clue about this. So we planned for about, like I said, it was about 13 of us planned originally, and then it dropped down to about seven of us altogether. So that includes myself and the layman. So the people that came, one person who came sadly didn't bring his other half because she didn't feel too good, so he just came on his Todd, essentially. And the other people who came were people that just said that they came. But actually, someone who was coming did sort of surprise me last minute and say, "Look, I'm bringing me last, bringing our lass along." So that sort of made an extra person come to where there would have where there was drops out, where people had dropped out, or in a lot of cases just not turned up. And there was another person who I texted him at the time, and he was like, "Yeah, I should be free." And then I reminded person like, you're still free for this, and just heard nothing back. And I know like sometimes things crop up, and people get busy, but they've missed out really. And I know one person in particular that the layman would have loved to have had him at this meal, and it's just a shame he wasn't. But nevertheless, without making this like all negative, the people that did attend, and the people that was there, we had a laugh, we had good food, we had good company, and it was just something that I kind of thought, I want to do this because I quite enjoyed the planning something, and the fact that I knew and the layman didn't know that was kind of like a bit of a fun and exciting thing. But at the same time, it was all about sort of like giving back. And this guy, supported all these brands and photographed all these brands, and he's made all these friends and connections. And I thought, what a better way, what not than a better way than to spend his birthday sort of having a meal with some of these people he has a laugh with online on a daily basis, and has a laugh with when that they're at raves and events together. And like I say, he's worked for some of these people. He's worked for these people as well, and there's just been a great sort of like friendship that's been built around the whole sort of like bunch of us. So it was really nice. So I planned this surprise meal, and the outcome, like I say, was just good fun, a good laugh, good food, good company. And what more could you want? What more do you want in that sense? Other than you don't want much more than that, do you? Other than good food, good company, blah blah blah. And it was just like I say, it was an enjoyable vibe, and I pulled it off. There was a couple of pull-outs, but I pulled it off, and that was obviously an amazing thing. In that sense, that we was able to pull this off and say, look, it went down well, and everyone obviously enjoyed themselves, which was the main thing. And the food was banging. We went to Wings in Hull, and it was nice. Everything I ate, on my plates, I enjoyed. Apart from the chips, actually, the only thing I've got to say is, whoever cooked the chips this time, and put the chips out, they were just not that good. And for those of you who don't, I don't really say too much about it on streams, or really a lot of people that don't really know me on a personal level, to the point where you would sit and have a lot of meals with me, or know me enough to know about my eating. I'm a very fussy eater, and there's actually a lot of food that I don't like. Basically, a lot of like healthy food, like salads and fruit and veg, like I won't eat. And like when it comes to stuff like curries, like I won't eat like curries because of like the sort of like onions and the other bits in them. Like the actual chicken, the actual curry sauce, like I'll eat that like any day of the week. But it's all like the onions and stuff, and like the other bits that that you'd get in like the curries, like like the onions and or whatever else it'd be. And the same when it comes to like shepherd's pies and things. I love shepherd's pie. I'll eat it any day of the week. But if it's got like onions and peas in it, then it's like a no for me. And the same when it comes to like Chinese food, like chow meins and stuff. I'll eat like chow mein any day of the week. The chicken, the noodles, the sauce, the prawn crackers, poppadoms and stuff like that. I'll eat. But again, when it comes to like the onions and like the vegetable side of things, like I have to get them plain. I'm like that guy at McDonald's who gets everything plain. Like I don't like salad in burgers. I don't like salad in sandwiches. I've only just recently, over the past couple of years, started like eating fried egg. Like before I was just mainly like strictly like scrambled eggs. Whereas now, like, I don't love fried egg, but like if I'm having something at a restaurant and it comes with a fried egg, like I'll eat it. Like I don't hate it. But like I'm just not like a mega like massive lover of it. And then when it comes to like lasagnas and spaghetti bolognese, I'm not a big spaghetti bolognese fan. Like I love a good lasagna, really love lasagnas. But again, if they've got like like the bits of veg like in the like pasta sauce, like the lasagna sauce, like the dolmio, where you get like the onions and the little bits of tomatoes and stuff like that. Again, just not for me. And then I don't like things like rice, and I don't like things like desserts and sweets and biscuits. I'm more of a have a sausage roll kind of person. So a lot of my meals are like, they're quite bland. Like again, I'll eat stuff like steak pies, but they've got to be like just like the meat and the pastry without like the onions and the like the kidneys in them. Or like chicken pies and you get veg inside of them, like that's a no go for me. And I won't eat beans either. I've tried beans a good few times and I just don't like them. And when it comes to Sunday roasts, like I'll eat a roast, but again, about the my what my roast would consist of is like Yorkshire pudding, meat, mashed potato, roast potatoes, like a pigs in blankets. If it's more like a Christmas dinner. But then again, when it comes to like all the like vegetables, like the peas, the carrots, the broccoli, the sprouts, the cabbage, it's like no for me. On that kind of thing. And when it comes to things like soup, I'll only eat like tomato soup and chicken soup, no like oxtail soup, no like vegetable soup or like chicken. Like I won't eat chicken and leek. It's just got to be like chicken. Pea and ham soup, no. Like peas is like the one thing that I just like out of like everything. Like peas and onions are like I just cannot stand like peas, like onions in the gravy and like peas. I hate them. Like carrots is like something where like at a push I'd like tolerate them, but like if I can not have them, then I'd just not have them. But like peas is like the kind of thing where I'd go like I'm not eating them full stop. Like I will like not eat anything at this restaurant. I will walk out of this restaurant. I do not want peas on my plate. Whereas like carrots, like if they come on the plate, like I'd like maybe like try and eat them, or I'd just like you just push them to a side of the plate and not eat them. But peas, just like no way. So I'm actually like a very fussy eater. So like my food, like everything has to sort of like come plain, if that makes sense, like without all the fruit and veg. And then like again, when it comes to desserts, I don't really eat like desserts. Like I'll eat like sticky toffee pudding, or I'll have like a yogurt after dessert, like after a meal, for like a dessert. But even then the yogurt's just like plain strawberry yogurts, raspberry yogurts. I don't like banana yogurts or anything like that. Just like me strawberry, raspberry, chocolate yogurts. I'm not too keen on. Like I'll eat them, but I'm not like overly keen on them. And when it comes to drinks, like I'll drink most drinks, but orange like with bits in, or like tropical drinks, like just not really for me. But I'll drink like fresh orange. I'll drink like apple juice, blackcurrant juice, Coke, Pepsi. Dr Pepper. A lot of soft drinks. I like a good glass of milk, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware, and stuff like that. But I've just got like a real picky sort of like appetite. So going to somewhere like Wings is good because you get a lot of choice. And there's quite a lot of like good English food as well. Because foreign food is something I'm not the best at. Because foreign food is where you'll start getting a lot of like vegetables and herbs and spices, and you can get curries and things, and they've got like vegetables and stuff in them, and you can't always, they just come like that, and you can't always like get them plain at a place like that. But because they do a lot of like English dishes and stuff as well, it just sort of like gives me a good chance, like to get some stuff that I actually enjoy, which is just crazy. But yeah, other than that, like I say, it was just a really enjoyable vibe and atmosphere. We had a good laugh, and then we actually went on to another pub, and just had like one more drink for the road. Again, I just had a soft drink, but to be fair, I didn't even drink it all. I got it bought for me, but I just felt that bloated, and it was actually making me feel sick, like, because I just had that much like going into my belly that at one point I remember taking a mouthful, and when like my body's just telling me like don't put anything else down, don't swallow anything else, like I can't take it no more, to the point where I actually like wanted to throw it back up, like I actually almost like burped and wanted to be sick at the same time. It was an awful feeling, but it was the food was just so nice, and the like I say, just the atmosphere of the vibe of us around our table was just obviously enjoyable in that sense. So yeah, that was today's antics. Little Noble had been secretly up to something, secretly planning something, and also behind the scenes, I also was getting people to send birthday videos in for the layman as well. And I stitched all these videos together, made one sort of big video with about 10 different people that had said happy birthday on it. And again, I messaged people like, it's Lee's birthday. Would you send me a video saying happy birthday? I'm going to stitch them all together. So some people just read the message and never replied. Obviously, just didn't want to send one, or was going to reply back and then just forgot. And then some people said, look, um, like I'll send one in, and then they actually forgot, to send it in. And I just thought at the end of the day, like, it's for a good person's birthday, and I'm not here to remind every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Like, you've been told his birthday is coming up. If you want to send a video, send a video. If you forget, or for whatever reason, and you don't even text and say, oh, that, I forgot about the video. Like someone did actually text me back and said, look, do you still, sorry I'm late, do you still need this video? And he still sent one across. Do you know what I mean? And what I was gonna say is, like, like that was like the thing to do. Whereas almost just like not, getting back and saying anything, like if you just forgot to do it or something, or just being honest, like, or if you don't want to send one, just say, look, I haven't really got time to send one. Just be honest, like, I ain't gonna break down and cry. Do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I'm giving people the opportunity to be a part of this big video that's gonna go out online. If they don't want to be a part of it, then they don't have to be a part of it. Simple as. Um, you know, what can I say? So yeah, so some people, again, they missed out. Again, some people just read it and didn't reply, and then other people like, yeah, I'll do it, and then forgot to do it, and then some people, yeah, I'll do it, forgot to do it, and then still managed to do it in time. So they actually got themselves up in the video, which was really good. And for the people that did jump on there and jump in the video, and say their happy birthdays, massive respect. It was a good video. Layman loved it when I put it out, and he had no clue that this was happening. He was just sat there thinking, just a normal, same birthday as every year. Bit of food with Noble. Not that that's a bad thing, but like, just thinking that, he's not really, not thinking he was going to get this sort of like, all this like love and all this like big sort of like appreciation, and all this, obviously all this, sort of vibes, that he got from just thinking just me and him are going to have a meal, to about seven of us all having a meal, and just all these videos, and just making it hopefully a day to remember, because he's made my birthdays to remember. I know one a couple of years ago, he got me a takeaway at midnight when it actually hit my birthday, and then we did some like filming stuff on the day, and he just made it like, like an enjoyable day. So what can I say? Anyway, that is going to do it for this stream. I am absolutely shattered, and we are back filming Hull Enders tomorrow. So I've got to get some sleep and get into character, and then I'm back at Music Lab tomorrow night for work, and then Tuesday is a day off, so I don't know what I'll be doing on Tuesday. I'm not entirely sure. We'll just have to see what goes down, and yeah. What can I say? Make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to share. We'll see you all soon.